Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Aditya, and on the 1st of March, I embraced Islam. I am Italian with Indian origins. My mother is the Italian one, while my father is the Indian one. I was not a Christian nor a Hindu, though, before embracing Islam. And this is because when I was born, my mother said, well, he will decide by himself when he grows up. To tell you briefly about my life, I spent the first 6 years of my life in India, and then I moved to Italy, where I stayed until I was 23 years old. And then I spent the last 8 years of my life living in London. I always had a deep belief in God since I was little, but I didn't really practice much, apart from when I was visiting my grandmother just outside Rome. I was going there to spend my weekends and stay with also my auntie, my uncle, and my two Italian cousins. I remember that just before going to bed, I used to pray with my grandmother, the classic Christian prayers, and that I would feel a great sense of relief, of peace, of comfort while performing my prayers with her. Life went by, and unfortunately, I lost the practice of praying, also because my grandmother passed away when I was about 13 years old. I remember very well that when she passed away, I was in New York with my mother. And when I was given the news, I actually can remember very well that I was in a sort of deep spiritual and meditative state, as if God was telling me that this was part of life and that I had to embrace death. This was quite a significant. This was quite a significant. This was quite a significant experience that always made me embrace life in a very light way. Then I spent the rest of my life in Italy until I was 23 years old. After that, I had recently broken up actually with my girlfriend, who I thought was going to be the love of my life. And with this, I said, okay, you know what? I think I need to take a break from my studies, and I need to take a break from Italy. So I said, Mom, I'm going to London, where I want to find out how life as an independent adult is like. So I've lived the past 8 years here in London. I remember though that I brought with me lots of sadness from the ending of the relationship with my girlfriend back in Italy. I brought the sadness with me here in London, and with that came also the question, what am I gonna do with my life? What is the purpose of my life? So I was living a lifestyle of partying, of having fun, drinking, smoking, and this did not have a good influence over an already broken heart. So I spent a couple of years in a very sort of low vibrational state, and until a certain point, my heart was so empty, and I was waking up every day saying, what am I doing in this world? What am I gonna do with the rest of my life? And from that moment, I said, okay, you know what? I need to find an answer to this situation. I need to find peace. I need to find serenity. I need to find meaning. So I decided to embark on a self-development journey, on a spiritual journey as well. And I started studying and reading all books I could lay my hands upon. Books on psychology, spirituality, meditation, philosophy, neuroscience, trying to find a solution to the problems that were afflicting my daily life. So yeah, again, depression, anxiety, detachment from the world, sadness, and a huge sense of disconnection overall from my life. So I went by a few years looking, researching, reading all I could, really. And even though I was finding some relief from the books I was reading and a sense of, okay, maybe I'm on the right way, soon afterwards I was basically pushed back to a sense of emptiness. So I said, okay, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep going. I will keep going. Maybe I will just take a break from researching so hard. So I decided to just enjoy life, and so yes, I just decided to enjoy life and enjoy the job that I was in, which is still my current job, in which I have progressed and developed. But what happened is that about a year and a half ago, I was getting bored of the music I was listening to, and by chance, the YouTube page on my phone started giving me nasheeds. And so I said, this is interesting. These songs are interesting. They have also like titles that I've never heard of, like Jundullah, or La ilaha illallah. I only knew Allahu Akbar.